point, I actually wasn't gonna film anything today. I've actually been having a very weird few days mentally, and then I thought, no, you know what? Let's spend this time together. And I'm really feeling that. And, we don't have to. I'm kind of like extending this kindness to myself because I want to extend that to you too. Which is like, hey, we don't have to be okay. We can actually be going through some shit, but still find comfort in each other's company and in this presence and this sense of togetherness that we can build. And even just saying that out loud is making me feel nice and kind of like we are just in this hug, like I feel more relaxed or cozy with you. So if you are going through something at the moment, you're not feeling good, I want you to feel like you can just be with me and go through that, go through whatever it is that you're feeling, because sometimes we just need to go through it and experience it in the company of a good friend. Sometimes I feel like we need to listen to our feelings more. Sometimes maybe the universe is trying to tell us something through our feelings, trying to show us where to go, what to do, and sometimes not. Sometimes it's a reaction to things, and we need our time to heal and process stuff. So I hope that we can do that together. And I thought I could show you this book that I got. It's called How Far You Have Come by Morgan Harper Nichols. And it says Musings on Beauty and Courage. And Morgan Harper Nichols is someone whose work always comforts me. If I'm struggling, it always feels cathartic. And I'll just read the back to kind of give you an idea if you've never heard of Morgan Harper Nichols' work. It says, beauty in the brokenness. Hope makes way for healing. This exquisite weaving of poetry, prose, and illustrations is an invitation to embrace the beauty in your story. This is a call to reconcile the difficult moments in your past, embrace the longings of your present, and celebrate the goodness that shines through you as you step into who you are made to be. In How Far You Have Come, poet, artist, and dreamer Morgan Harper Nichols offers reflections on her life as she inspires you to consider how your history makes you who you are today. memories of sunsets, lonely roads, and exhilarating personal discoveries, Morgan shares her personal growth in a way that shines light on our own journeys. This is a book of pressing on and pressing in, of transformation and surrender, of meaning in the losses and wild anticipation for the splendor still to come. This is not sponsored or anything. I just love her work, so I thought I could just read to us and show you some of the pages, and we could find some comfort in that. So everything is so beautiful. I really like this page. This picture of the desert. There's something so peaceful about the desert. The colors. So, and I also love this like handwritten writing. This says, "In the quiet desert, I am slowing down. I am learning how to trust light's song here in the dust. The wind's whistle pierces my ear, but beneath her shrill cries, I hear the pounding rhythm to the land, pulsing beneath my feet. And the longer I stand still, her pounding reminds me of the melody that plays in the room between my ribs, holding my heartbeat. In the emptiness I feel strong. I am leaning into silence and I am listening. For even the rocks are fully present, as dust scatters off to waltz with the wind. They are set here in an endless dance, revealing majesty. Down here in the desert, in the quiet, light meets me on the ground. May my soul stay attuned to hear that sacred ground." This says, "Let your weakness be the wellspring of your wonder. Let the gaps between the rocks become spaces where you are free to bring courage to life and become who you are meant to be." pale grey when you awake in the middle of an unknown sea, overwhelmed by breaking waves and the silence in between. Remember how calm a body of water can be, and even when new waves unfold and you lose control, trust this is not forever. And in all those spaces of your heart where you have been wrecked, working hard to build up strength to fight the length of long weary days like this, you are free to be undone under this cloud-covered sun, underneath this blanket overcast. Time will pass, and at last you will remember. You will remember what your soul has long known. In all of this unfolding, you are still on a journey home. Wow, that one gave me goosebumps. I don't know why. I think it was like the first line, in the middle of an unknown sea, overwhelmed by breaking waves, and the silence in between. Remember how calm a body of water can be, and even when new waves unfold and you lose control, trust this is not forever. I really like that imagery of like waves crashing, because I feel that. I feel sometimes when you go through such heavy emotions, like depression and loss and just pain. It does sometimes feel like that, like your emotions are coming from nowhere, like this wave coming at you, like that you can't even control. But I like that phrase, remember how calm a body of water can be, like imagining a still lake. And I know there have been times where my mind feels like that, and you think, wow, I forgot this feeling. But just knowing that things do come in waves, and things don't last forever, and there is some kind of, I don't know, just attaching it to nature, reminding ourselves that there are seasons and things we have to go through. I like that, I don't know. Anyways. It's nice, there are like pages like that, and then there are also pages of white text where she talks about her own life and her journeys, and it's a really beautiful book. This says, water feels soft in the morning rain. Each drop is a wordless beckoning to come awake out of our sleep. We travel outward into the busy world in raincoats or sounds like the rain. It was actually raining really heavily earlier. I love it. I could just watch the rain all day. Or I love it when you're in like a car and it's raining outside. The blue whales still go south. to trust in this journey that I am on, and try to trust in what I'm learning through my experiences, and be kind to my past self, because I was trying my best with the circumstances that I had, and yes, I made some huge mistakes that I wish I could undo, but I can't, so I can learn to be grateful for the lessons I've learned now. I want to be how that is helping me learn how to be a better person and live more through love as I go on. I don't know. I really love these poems. They just help me find some kind of peace in the madness, some kind of catharsis within struggle. It's like, you know, when you watch a beautiful movie and it's a sad movie, but you enjoy it, and it almost like, it's like you cry, but it feels good to cry. I guess that's catharsis. And these kind of poems help me feel that, like, for myself when I'm going through something, so that's why I wanted to read them for you as well. I'm just gonna read a couple more. I'm gonna read this one. It says, "A tiny burst of fire burning brightly in the sky. I cannot reach her, but my hand stretches upward, and I try to make sense of the miracle held by gravity in space. I am in awe and mystified that I cannot see her face. I wish I knew what God named her, and why she sits so close to earth. Perhaps a miracle to arrest my wonder and remind me of my worth." "100 pines stand shoulder to shoulder, grow older and bolder, because they know they have each other. Rooted to one another, we grow taller. We are freest in love." I love that imagery of like a huge pine forest. I love pine trees. And I just, there is something comforting about forests that make you feel safe. And I love that kind of analogy, like, we are freest in love. We are freest when we come together, support each other, and feel connected like a community. I love that. some healing to do. You have a journey to go on. But I believe in you and your ability to find your way down that path. That path that is uniquely your own. I trust that eventually you will find your way and you will be okay. So hold on and don't give up. 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 conscious, where we understand each other, that spirit, it gives me hope. And I get my spirit from a lot of people online who I watch. And I hope that I can in some way pass that to you too. And in some way, we are a community. And I think that is often what we are missing. We feel so isolated. I feel like society has become very isolated. And it makes our problems like 20 million times bigger. Because I think to feel alone is one of the worst feelings. And I'm so sorry that you have ever felt that way. But we can reclaim what it means to have community, what it means to connect. And we can fight through those walls. And find each other. And find each other. We don't have to let everything stay cold and separate. We can say, no, screw that, and we can be vulnerable and open and share our hearts if we want to. Nobody's gonna stop us. So anyways, that felt good. I feel like a lot of emotions have come out from me today. I didn't actually expect that, but yeah, it feels good. It feels good to let things out and just share a moment, be together. So, I hope you have a good night's sleep or rest of your day, depending when you're watching this and where you are, but know that I love you so much. Know that you are strong and you are beautiful and unique. And yeah, I'll see you soon in another video. I don't wanna end the video, but I need to because it's getting late. But I'll see you soon.